Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Slay the Spire, and in this episode we're going to continue on with our Ascension climb with the Watcher. Last episode we beat Ascension 4 with a run that I guess it was going better than I thought it was in the moment because we did have Lizard's Tail. And with one extra resurrection you can go very far. Lizard Tail is the best kind of resurrection because you resurrect with well, with more health than Fairy in a Bottle, right? So it's a very good one, and we also had Teardrop Locket. We had lots of good stuff. The only thing that was holding this run back was that we didn't have Rushdown, which admittedly is a pretty big drawback, given that I am pretty much exclusively going for the the Wrath Calm Infinite that involves Rushdown. And we're gonna continue on in the same vein. Hopefully we do well in today's episode. This is gonna be Ascension 5, and we are gonna be healing less after boss battles. So instead of full heal, we get a 75% heal. Which can... Well, I mean, every single ascension from now on is just gonna make the game more and more difficult. And yeah, well, we just gotta go for it. I think we just gotta go for the card removal. No questions asked. Let's get a couple defense out of the deck. We lost some max HP, but you know what? I think we're doing okay. Now we should path towards regular fights and even shops, I guess. We can do multiple shops if we go this left path, which I think might not be a bad idea. Let's just, or we could go to this rightmost path, but then we're kind of not really locking ourselves into doing one shop only, but you know what? I'll go this path. Early shop. Question marks are good, don't get me wrong, but with 2 early card removals, we want to get more useful cards into our deck as opposed to just taking useless cards out of our deck. And I will cash in my miracle, that way I'm not taking damage. The slime does kind of suck. Can I kill this guy? Oh my god, this really does suck, doesn't it? I'm redoing this fight. Yeah, I always forget that Eruption is a is a 2-cost card before you upgrade it. So I'll even take the hit, so that we're not completely wiping out on this turn. Then we can do this, and that's just enough to kill. Take a bit of damage, but that's fine. Do I want to empty fist? No. Let's be a little disciplined. Let's try and go infinite. Fear no evil has got to be the play. I'll take it even ahead of a card removal. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we gotta start going towards the left because I do want to hit this elite. How do we want to do this? Just Eruption Vigilance? Because I don't want to take damage. Vigilance, Eruption... and then what? Double defend? Vigilance, Eruption... And then I think we'll be avoiding most of our damage, because if I do this, then we're getting some energy back, and we have only taking 6 damage. We do need card removals to give ourselves better deck control. Not gonna take any of these. This makes sense. And then bash, bash. Okay. Speed potion, great. We're we're assembling a collection of potions. I'll do it. I'm not happy about it, but I'll do it. Okay. Now this is gonna be. We could just die here. That's a possibility. But let's not be, let's try and be optimistic. So these dazes are gonna be bad, but we could have a strong first turn, right? So we can kill one of these guys, but then we have no block. Right, yeah, we have no block. So let me do this. I'll cash. I mean, this is a good turn to cash in my miracle, right? And then take out the guy in the back, I guess. Or do as much damage to him as we can. Okay. It's scary. Especially because this trash is just repeatedly being pushed into our deck. I should have played something a little differently. But we're only taking 2 damage. I'm slow playing it a little. Take it out like this, then we'll do this. Then strike defend is not going to be enough to kill you. So we will. You know what? Dexterity potions later on are going to be pretty useless. So let's cash this now. We'll do Fear No Evil Defend. I'm not taking any damage. Are you serious right now? Okay. Our Bag of Marbles is decent. Talk to the Hand is a good card that we should take. I'm gonna push for card removals. And I'm gonna rest. I might dodge the next elite. I'm feeling kind of... I'm feeling very scared because we do not have rushdown. Now, who might it be? Goblin Knob would almost be okay. Oh hey, we can take curses. Yeah, we won't. We also, if we go for this elite, we won't be able to go for the next shop, and we kind of do want to go for shops as well. A better chance of getting rushed down. Okay. I'll just gain some block. Make sure we're not taking damage. Now one guy is attacking us, so I'll do it like this. And bam. No rush down. That's okay. Do we rest or do we upgrade something? What would we upgrade? Talk to the hand, I guess? Bag of marbles. Taking 20 damage. We won't necessarily have to take all 20 damage. Because 8 of the damage can be taken out like this. And we're taking 7 damage. Ah, that's kind of bad. Both of these are good. I'll take Mental Fortress. And we can take curses. I should remember that. Okay, so we're kind of just we're not dead. We're not dead. We can do this. We're taking, unfortunately, a lot of damage. What could I have done differently? So what did I play? I played Mental Fortress. We're not going to be able to kill any of these guys is a problem. Hang on. We don't play Mental Fortress on the maybe hang on. Let me do this a different way. I know I kind of have to do it this way. Yeah, we're gonna bleed a little bit more damage. Bash, bash. And then defend, and then we're not taking damage. Two colorless vault. Do we have any 0 costs? We can do some fun stuff with Vault. Who is our boss? It's this, it's that guy. I think against Hexaghost, do we take Vault is a question. It does exhaust. I'll take it. I'm not feeling that great about this run. I'll be perfectly blunt. Purity is nice. Card removals are nice. I cannot get card removal and also Regal Pillow. Maybe I get. The problem with Purity is we don't have Rushdown, so it doesn't really matter if we get Purity, right? So I'll just remove Defend. And I'll upgrade Mental Fortress. And this guy, hopefully he carries this debuff for the entire rest of this battle. Otherwise, it's gonna get rough. Do we go into Vigilance or Wrath? Because I think we gotta stay in Vigilance. We can put him into defensive mode, right? Yeah. I'll do it like this. If we do it like this, then I could do Fear No Evil and put him into the defensive mode next turn. But instead of doing that, let me... I'll give myself an extra turn to play Mental Fortress. Yeah, okay, we just barely have enough. Yeah, I can do Mental Fortress, just have that played. And now we might be able to coast for the rest of this fight. So how do we do this? We do Fear No... We can vault, right? That's the thing that can happen. We take 3 damage, but we gain 3 block. Hang on. Do we take the damage before the block? No, we gain the block before the damage. And then we gain more stuff for being in or out of Wrath. Or our other stances. So if I do Eruption, that'll give me another 12, and then I can vault? Is that a good idea? Or do we just do this? Maybe we do vault? Yeah, let's vault. Let's vault. We'll do Eruption, Strike Vigilance, cash in the Miracle. Maybe? No, we'll do Vigilance, Eruption. Because if we do... No. We gotta do Eruption, Vigilance. I'm gonna use one of my colorless for any of these, Okay, this is kind of good. We can do some good plays. So, Miracle is already 0 cost. So if I can do... Yeah. This is good. Miracle. Just play all our damage. And then make Vigilance 0 cost. And now we're not taking damage. Okay, good. But now he is kind of killing us, though. Killing us softly with his song. We can survive, right? That's a thing. this is kind of bad. But we can put him back into sleep mode. Can I just drink something else? Three random attacks into your draw pile? You know what? Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna cash in everything. Because he is gonna go into that. That wasn't as nice as I would have liked. I thought they went into my hand. They don't go into my hand. They don't go into my hand. And now we're dead. Actually, are we dead? Or is he dead? Oof, okay. We gotta... With only 2 health, I'm like, how sure am I that the block is gonna apply before the thorns damage? Sure enough. Okay. That's horrifying. Diva form? I don't think so. Don't take any of these. Astrolabe? You know what? I'll just take Violet Lotus, I think. I'm not gonna mess with Astrolabe, I'll just take Violet Lotus. And we can take curses, which I guess we'll mainly find in question marks. So this early shop is an exciting prospect. Okay. Now, sadly, this guy is not gonna be we're not gonna be able to debuff him. So what I can do is I can just vault, right? But he's got a lot of health. But I probably should vault. And see if I can just kill him. And I think we can. Just enough. None of these are interesting to me. You know what? Let's see. Is Rushdown on this list? Another Fear No Evil? Is there a Tantrum on this list? Because we have too many ways of entering Calm, not enough ways of entering Wrath. So maybe I just heal? Actually, let's take a look. Is anything here useful? A second Talk to the Hand? I mean, it does exhaust, right? So it's not necessarily the worst. Against the Champ, not the worst. But I think I'm gonna hopefully get a do-over on that. And just take the healing. Yeah. Once again, we'll go for a big first turn. Yeah, I'll accept this. Vaulting, not necessarily the worst idea. Vault does also exhaust. So you're dead. Took a bit of damage, but what are you gonna do? Strength potion is decent. Nothing else. If we had 5 strikes, honestly, I would have even taken this. But oh, but we're also losing 20 max HP. You know what? No, thank you. No, thank you. No rush down either. Bottled flame. I don't think we buy it. do we take the spoon? We do have cards which exhaust. I don't think we buy a strawberry. I think we just we try and just be you know, we try and just go like this. We just go like this. Maybe like we could do this in a vault multiple times. I don't think so. I think we should try and get some more shop action going on. So we can actually do 3 shops potentially. We gotta just upgrade something. Upgrading vault, I think, is the way to go. And now, do we go for an elite? Do we go for a shop? I think we gotta go for a shop. Alright. This is a great vault setup, I do believe. We'll try and focus her down. I think we just vault. And now we can just survive all of this damage. Oh, sorry. You gotta really concentrate when you're playing as the Watcher, because if you play just one card in the wrong order, you're screwed. Now, we'll see what's in the shop. No rush down. So I think we're actually gonna purify is getting less and less valuable as our deck shrinks, right? Because this card exhausts, this is a power, that goes away, this exhausts. So we can think of it as only a 6-card deck. So I'm not even going to spend money on card removals. I'm just going to go to the next shop and I'll see. Each elite combat with 2 strength. Are we going to have elite combats? Not necessarily. Yeah, we don't take any. Are any of these good? Attack potion, vulnerable. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Lesson learned. I don't. No, 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 no. Oh, easy, easy. We're just gonna leave, and we'll go to the next shop. I mean, I would like to go to question marks to try and get curses. But shops, I think, are also a good idea. The boot is kinda useless, but I'll take it. This shop. Yeah, yeah, what? We did it. Let's go. Now the key is do not die. It's on sale as well. So you know the crazy thing is we can get that and we can remove a card. Are you kidding me? Alright, now we just gotta make sure that we do not throw this run. I could go towards an elite fight, but I wanna go the multiple upgrade route. So I can upgrade Rushdown before I'm getting into any more difficult fights, right? Well, I mean, I can upgrade Rushdown on this path as well. And then do I want to fight an elite? I guess I fight an elite, and in a worst case scenario, I can use my draw potion, because we are basically infinite. We do have Violet Lotus as well. Okay. Scary, very scary. We gotta go into Vigilance first. Can we kill her is a question. Hang on, I don't like the way I did that. No, maybe that was the only way. Maybe that was the only way. Yeah, we needed to draw something better than what we just drew. So I'll do Mental Fortress. Okay, we can vault, right? So let's not lose hope. So what do? We do we have no way of leaving calm, right? We need to either thin down our deck some more, or we need another Wrath card. So the only thing we can do is strike, Fear No Evil, Vault. Now it's infinite. Now that the battle's almost over, now we get the infinite. Okay. Well, thanks, I guess. This is an okay fight. Okay fight for this this situation. We're just gonna have to like vault on turn 1, which is not great. I'll do this as well. I guess Eruption. On you. Talk to the hand on you just to kill you, I guess. Or I guess fear no evil. I don't know. Talk to the hand, fear no evil. Just kill both his cronies. And then we just do next turn, like, no, oh, we took damage. I didn't realize that he was attacking. I messed that up. Okay, so I guess I'll do Mental Fortress. And then I'll just vault. And now, are we infinite? Yeah, now we're infinite. Okay. So if we can survive a turn, or a couple turns, and play our cards that need to be played, then we go infinite. Except that he's not attacking this turn. He is attacking this turn. We better get something good. If we get curses, this could be actually useful, but if we don't, then it's kind of not useful. All right. So what do we want to do? We want to go here. Oh no! 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 No. No. We need to draw a vault. We did draw a vault. We did draw a vault. That's another card that's exhausted. So now if I do this... If I do Vigilance Eruption. We are not infinite because we didn't draw Eruption. Hang on, let me try to do that differently. Rush down. Talk to the hand. Cannot do eruption and then also vigilance. Gotta do it like this. We did draw a vault. Is there no way to do this? He's not attacking. Guess I just play Mental Fortress. And then we just hope we have lethal. Oh my god, man. Okay, I'm gonna cash in. Can we do it with just a strength potion? Well, I think I messed this up already. I messed this up. Let me do a strength potion. We took another turn, and he is pretty low on health. I think he's dead. Okay. Snecko oil. I don't think we're gonna be using it, but thanks for the offer, I guess. I'm just gonna upgrade Fear No Evil. Maybe a mistake, but we'll find out. We do get a nice early rushdown. We just gotta go for a big turn 1. We didn't draw. Are you serious? We didn't draw. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have played with that. I should have been better about it. You know what? Let's just draw, I guess. Because one thing in our draw, if I now draw 3 cards, everything should be in our hand, and we can just do this, right? Yeah, now we're infinite. We needed a bit of help from the potion. So we do also have Vault. Alright. We are gaining energy, so we can just play lots of extra things. Let's see how much block we can gain. Well, we started doing it pretty late in the fight, so I don't think we're gonna be gaining that much. And let's take our bets. Is it gonna be a Time Eater in another vault? I don't think so. Is it gonna be Time Eater? Actually, could a vault be a good idea? A second vault? Like, we just keep... like, a way to... because the card does exhaust itself. I don't think we take a second vault. I think we just want to remove a strike from our deck. And just leave it. Well, actually, if we're fighting Time Eater, then a second vault could actually be really good. I'm gonna take it. Pure water. I think I'll just take holy water. Because we can gain energy on every turn, but I'd rather gain a lot of energy on turn 1. Big first turn. Yeah, what did I tell you? It's fucking Time Eater. Okay. So we want to hit question marks, we want to hit this shop. And let's test out our new system. I mean, we're gonna vault, right? That's just gotta happen. Let's vault. Let's see what happens here. Rush down. That's good. You know what? It's good. Just get it out. Now we drew vault again. All right. We are able to do this because we have Violet Lotus. Swift Potion honestly is kind of huge. Let's see. No. We're not adding anything else into our deck. We're gonna go towards the shop. We are gonna go towards the shop. Oh god, this mother... He's gonna stab us. I just know it. I just know it. Oh no, he gives us a card removal. Right? Hey, thanks, man. Okay, if you just remove a strike, I think we're fine. And then we go for the shop. Yeah, we go for the shop. And we're gonna be fighting 2 elites, but we should be fine. Kunai would be so nice. Do we remove more cards? No, I think now we save up money for useful relics that are gonna help us against the Time Eater. That's what we do. Or even useful potions. Next card is played twice. I don't think so. There is one more shop in our future, right? Yeah. So we'll save our money and maybe have a big shop. All right, let's go. Let's go for this. All right, nice early rush down. We'll talk to this hand a little bit. Fear no evil. And our hand is big enough to hold everything in our deck. But, you know, some of this stuff is going to be exhausted anyway. So we vault. I guess Vigilance Eruption has got to be the way to go. Or I guess Eruption. Or are we already... I think we're already infinite. Okay. We're already infinite. That's great. Do I even take Tantrum? I don't think we take Tantrum. Do we take... We take Tantrum? I don't think... I feel like I will risk messing up my draw somehow if I take another card. So I'm not gonna take Tantrum. As tempted as I am, I'm not gonna take it. One thing I will do is I'll upgrade this vault. We could go for the Burning Elite, but why would we? Let's just go for some regular dudes. And sadly, we're not gonna be able to do anything on turn 1 here. Or like any turn really. Unless we draw... You know what? Let's see what we draw. We can even vault if we need to. What I'll do is I will I'll go into Vigilance and then I'll Vault. I guess I'll hit him a little bit. Hit him and then I'll go into Vigilance and then Vault. And now we've drawn our entire deck, so we can only kill him via Vigilance Eruption. So our final hand, when we play everything that goes away, is 4 cards. So I could have taken Tantrum, and then these fights would have been a little bit quicker, because Tantrum gives us a little bit... I played that in the wrong order. You see what I mean about you need concentration? Well, now he is attacking, so now we can do Fear No Evil. But I messed that up. I played 1 card in the wrong order and the turn just ended. But I guess all infinites are like that. Where if you play things in the wrong order, the infinite ends. The thing with the Watcher is, even when she's not infinite, the order in which you play things is super important. It's like, even if you're not infinite, you still have to play with the same precision as if you were infinite. And I think this makes the Watcher a little bit mentally exhausting to play, which is probably one of the big reasons why people find her so hard. Is that with the other characters, yeah, like, I mean, you might have a weak deck, you might have a lot of thinking to do, but you're not always so held back by the order in which you're playing things. Okay, so this guy is about to have a bit of a bad time. So I'm gonna just, do a bit of this stuff. And we can have hold everything in our hands, so I'm just gonna Vault. We did draw our other Vault. And this is also gonna go away. Now I think we're infinite. We're gonna get a couple of relics. Hopefully one of them is valuable. Alright. I was just making sure that I was doing things in the correct way. Orichalcum, actually not that useful. I was a little bit disappointed by that. I'll take the Fear Potion instead of the Weak Potion. And none of these are really that great. This is kind of fun, but I don't think we need Sundial, but thanks for the it's the thought that counts, I guess. Now the shop is gonna be interesting. Okay. Alright. I think that turn went about as well as we could have reasonably expected it to. Alright, so we gotta do this. Now the only way we can go infinite is if... you know what, I'm gonna I'm gonna do this. That way it'll be a little bit quicker to kill her, because I think she's gonna be attacking. Yeah. Oh, but she lost her vulnerability. But I still think attacking her twice is a net bonus. I mean, we didn't save that much time because we didn't have that much health. We have only one unupgraded attack, which is gonna be removed at the next shop, which is very funny to me. What even... Well, Vigilance gives us a little bit more block, so I guess we will upgrade that. We're not adding any cards to our deck. We'll have one question mark, sadly no curses. Sure, a little bit more block out of Vigilance. Hey, buddy. Should I pick up Tantrum? I mean, we're gonna... No, I said I would, This is really funny. So what I could do is, hang on, I could take membership card. Everything is upgraded. I could take... Well, what will be the point? I could take membership card and, you know what? I don't really need Bottled Miracle. I'll take Strength. I can do this. And then I can buy the card removal. And I can even buy Oddly Smooth Stone. Or a Strength Potion. What do I want for this battle? I think the key is going to be trying to get his health down as quickly as possible. With the amount of turns that we have. I remove the strike. Just so we can start cycling a little bit quicker. Maybe... hang on, I messed that up. I did not need to remove the strike. Because our hand is big enough. Our hand is big enough. And it doesn't really matter what happens on turn 1. So I'm gonna... Again, I'll do this. And then again, we get rid of this. And then we'll buy... I'm probably over-analyzing this. But I'll buy the Smooth Stone. And I'll buy the Strength. I could even buy a Tantrum. And the question is, should I? Another Wrath card that does more damage, and if I'm concerned about doing damage to this guy quickly, I should do this. I should do this. 2 vaults. Going in with 2 vaults. Alright, I guess we'll do Strike Vault. Now comes Rush Down. And as long as we draw some source of... I think we're fine, actually. As long as we draw some source of... and then we can just keep the vault in our hand. Yeah. Seems good. And then we have the Swift Potion, so we can use this. We can use the Swift Potion in lieu of cashing in one of our vaults, right? That's also an idea. I messed up. Did I mess up? Yeah, I should have done Vigilance first. Because I guess I'm gonna vault. This is good. This is teaching us that we are we have to be careful with how we play with this deck. Stance Potion, is that worth it? No, stance isn't what's gonna be the limiting factor. His the limit on our turns is gonna be the limit on our turns is gonna be the limiting factor. Hopefully we get a nice curse here, or just the red mask relic. Okay. So he's gonna be weak. Not really my cup of tea, but whatever. And yeah, we'll upgrade Tantrum. And let's go in and see what we can get up to fighting this guy. Okay, so rush down. We've got to start getting stuff out of our hand and out of our deck. There's one of the vaults, which will be the 12th card we will play. We didn't draw Eruption. Well, he's trying to do 36 damage, but we can bring that down, right? Yeah, I guess we will. I'll apply vulnerable to him again. I should have taken my strength potion. Okay, so this is going to okay. He's not attacking this turn, but we can do Vigilance Tantrum, or can we do like 4 attacks and then the last thing we do is the vault? Let's do... So the 4 cards that we will play are gonna be Fear No Evil, Tantrum, Fear No Evil, Tantrum, Strike Vault. Or actually, you know what? Because we need to play 2 more cards. And even though I don't need to play this, I want the last thing I play to be a vault. I'll play a Miracle. Just so I have the energy. Now he's trying to pass my turn, but we're vaulting. We passed him trying to pass our turn. We bamboozled him. Okay, so now we go into Vigilance. He's gonna be trying to heal, I think, which is a bit of a problem. And we didn't draw our stuff Okay, that's a bit of a problem. We can just do like, just play all of our attacks and just do a lot of damage to him, maybe. Maybe that's, well, we can use our swift potion, right? Yeah, we can use our swift potion. And I think we should use our swift potion. And then just do it like... And then we gotta make sure that the 12th card we play is a vault. Look at all the energy that we can't use. Let's just... What's the most damage that we can do? We can do 40 damage like this. In fact, 60 damage. And then we vault again. He's gaining strength, but there's nothing he can do with it, really. And he's dead. Okay. GG. GG. Okay. Alright. Okay. Dude, that was a pretty good run. I feel pretty good about that. That was Ascension 5 taken out. Ascension 6 now has been unlocked. And before I end, we're just going to take a look. What changes for Ascension 6? Okay, game. Start each run damaged. How damaged? I guess we'll find out next time. But that was pretty good. I thoroughly enjoyed that run. Mainly because we won. It was a plan that came together really nicely. Man, let's take a look at our run history for a moment. Because let me tell you, with the first vault that we picked up, like the first time when we beat the Act 2 boss, and I was thinking, okay, who do we not want to fight in Act 3? Obviously, I don't think there's any class in the game that enjoys fighting the Time Eater. But I was like, it's probably going to be the Time Eater because we're going infinite. But Vault is a strong card against the Time Eater, because if you play Vault as your 12th card, he does gain strength, so that does happen. You can't skip that, but you can skip him taking his other actions, right? I think he just gains strength every turn, and he just has that from the start of the battle. But via vaulting, you can essentially take free turns, and as long as it doesn't end in him taking his turn, and you're gonna need multiple vaults to do it, like we had, you can still kill him. I don't think the game considers it a kill on turn 1, because it does end your turn and puts you into the next turn, but it's essentially killing him on turn 1 by vaulting. And yeah, we had a nice deck with 10 cards in it, 2 vaults, and we had both of the vaults exhaust. Talk to the Hand exhausts. Mental Fortress is a power that exhausts, and am I missing something? And then everything else just stays in our hand, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, and Rushdown is a power that exhausts. So we had a whole bunch of cards that just go away. We never got to use Omamori, which I'm a little sad about. We picked it up early, but then we never were offered the chance to get a curse. We even had this thing, whenever you get a curse, raise your max health. We just never picked up a curse. I guess the important thing is that we won. I'm also pretty happy with how I played that final shop, getting the membership card. And then the strength potion, I think, was the main thing, right? It helped us get damage on the time meter more quickly. Anyway, it's a pretty good run, and so I'd say we're getting through these ascensions pretty nicely, but we are only 6 out of 20. It's going to get a lot more difficult as it goes on, but you know what? I'm looking forward to the challenge. Anyway, that's going to be all for this one, and until the next time, take care.